put me on top. City on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Cleveland. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
And the Lakers starting 5. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. Cam Reddish is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. And for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And a lot of size for them, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. And it's Garland in at the point. Still fairly early on in the season, Richard. How much are these guys worried about production right now?
No matter the time of the year, guys are always worried about their production. Look, I remember preseason games where I wasn't playing well and I got frustrated. These guys are still competitive. They're always looking for results.
Here's Mitchell. Davis with a rebound. On the wing, Reeves, covered by Mobley. Offline with a 3. And here are the Cavaliers now, and their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games.
And stolen by Mobley. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Garland.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell, or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Here's Russell, averaging around 6 a game. Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
Here's Reeves, coming off a solid outing against Dallas.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
And he makes a first. That one misses. Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen at 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game, but more than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days, so look, why not shoot it and make it?
Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Davis. Davis drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Six to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The 3 from Russell. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
one's off. And one thing we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell now, increased efficiency, Richard.
Yeah, from the start of his career, he has definitely improved. He's got a ways to go, but he's talented, and there's still a lot of time.
And he sinks the second.
And you know, Richie, for his age, Evan Mobley's defensive instincts are off the charts.
He plays the passing lanes well. He's always in the right position. And with that length and athleticism, he has a chance to be an all-time great defender.
Now here's Garland in his last outing with 12 points. Up and over Russell. Garland, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Russell. The three is up. Sinks that one after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter here. Allen outside, down low. Mitchell, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Reeves. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Reeves has got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
That one drops for him.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Mitchell. The D's right on him. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Reddish on the wing. Still no points. Shot is good by Reeves.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Mitchell up top. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. To end the run. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Reeves. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Donovan Mitchell out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Dean Wade. And it's Niang in at the 4. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Back to Rubio. Here's Wade. Checked by Davis. Wade misses. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And establishing himself as a sneaky good scorer, Dean Wade.
Has that high, quick release on his shot. He's a pretty good ball handler too, BA. And you have to appreciate the step backs and fadeaways from mid-range.
Rubio passes to Wade.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Strus, he's checked in for Wade.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 1, Max Strus.
Outside Rubio. Niang a screen. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Rivers. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Here's Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end, and it's just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James was the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I had ever played with.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
We talked about the guys who played bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Rubio. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Rivers. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
The Lakers in the lead, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Darius Garland has the talent to set the table and get his own. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, Darius is really good first and foremost. He understands when it's time, when we call his number, and when it's time to get the other guys involved. We've been able to depend on him, and he's proven that the moment is never too big for him. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Good stuff. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Here's Okoro. Pass to Allen. Back to Okoro. The 3-ball. Counted from distance. Okoro's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Russell against Mitchell. Hachimura from long range. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Outside Oubre. And he converts the layup.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Let's give a huge Cleveland welcome to the 10th Crew Hot Squad.
Cavaliers. Mobley, he's checked in for Strus. And Darius Garland subbed in for Oubre. Reddish is checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Vincent. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of basketball. Hachimura outside. High post Davis. Pass to Reeves. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Garland against Russell. Here's Allen. Now here's Mobley. Over Hachimura. Mobley, no good.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Russell against Garland. Good D by Mobley.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Mobley on a screen. The 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Russell against Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, the Lakers. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Davis. Outside for Russell. From outside the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Okoro passes to Oubre. Takes the 3, gets the 3 to fall. Oubre's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Check it out, Los Angeles. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Lakers.
Man, it's hard to imagine a hotter team from downtown. Better turn on that AC because those guys are cooking. Now, that could flip on them in a hurry, but I wouldn't put my money on it.
Some outstanding shooters in that lineup. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Garland with the ball. Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. Davis out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Reddish in at the 3, small forward.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Lakers. 4-point game, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Cavaliers have that banner from 2016. Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "We want to bring another championship for this city. None of us are LeBron James, but we can do it as a group. Our goal is to win the title. The city has seen it once, and they'll hopefully see it again. Brian?
Well, they are a team to be reckoned with for sure. Thanks, Allie. And the Cavs shooting just 37% in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
And it's Hachimura missing.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Allen finds Garland. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
He's got a great natural feel for the game, D.A. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
Now here's Allen. Outside Garland. 5 on the clock. For the lead. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the wing, right side. Hachimura from long range. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell for the tie. It's hauled in by Reddish. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Here's Reeves, guarded by Garland. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 15 points.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Cleveland calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Get up and get loud. Please welcome to the floor, your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
He's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Lakers also with a sub. Prince has checked in. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The Cavs trailing. Now here's Garland. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Allen, the pass to Oubre. Clock at 6. Releases from 15. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Reeves. Off target from outside. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Garland against Russell. Garland up top. The 3 from Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Hachimura left side. Pass to Reeves. Four on the clock. And here's Davis. Three-pointer. He buries it from three. Davis has got 5 now.
Oh, the response. AD might be a quiet guy off the court, but on the floor, he is an absolute killer.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. The Lakers on top, up by 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Lakers in the lead. Max Strus is out there with Dean Wade. Then there's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Rivers. Pass to Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Shot clock at 6. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Four on the clock. Here's Prince. 17-foot shot on the way. Doesn't go that time.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Inside. Stolen by Davis. Rubio against Prince. To the middle. Rivers, the pass to Prince. It's stolen by Rubio. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
And Mitchell doesn't take many shots from the corners, but he is more than capable of knocking them down.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Vincent passes to Rivers. Here's Prince from behind the arc. Strus grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Strus. Okoro is checked in for Oubre. And Darius Garland subbed in for Rubio. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Hayes. Reddish comes in for Prince. Reeves is checked in for Rivers. And Russell is subbed in for Vincent. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to catch the message that Darvin Ham was giving to his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Lets it go. Rebound by the Lakers.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Davis. Here's Reeves. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Stolen by Davis. Shot is good by Reeves. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 8. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Pass to Reddish. Now here's Hachimura. There's the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Mitchell misses. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They picked up 11 straight. Fires for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside Garland. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Now here's Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. No good on the triple. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the basket by Hachimura.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Reeves, the pass to Davis. Count it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And here's Mitchell. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland. 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Now LeVert. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.